Hey guys, it's Serena. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Cho-rongs inspired makeup look and I wanted to do a chit chat video, but since everyone is home at the moment there was a lot of background noises, so I decided to do a voiceover instead. However, I still wanted to talk about different things, so I might jump from topic to topic while still trying to explain the process. Anyways, I am starting with the foundation, and this is the Innisfree Velvet Copper Foundation in the shade C21. It is too light for me, but since Cho-rongs has such a gorgeous pale complexion, I decided to use it anyways and just blended it down to my neck so it would match. For concealer, I'm using the Cover Perfect Tip Concealer by the Shrimp, and I'm just placing this on my forehead, down my nose bridge, and under my eyes, as well as any trouble areas that I have on my face. Since I don't really follow Apink's activity, I wouldn't really say that I have a specific bias. I just know that I follow Na Eun on Instagram because she is absolutely gorgeous, and I have a soft spot for Eunji because I watched Reply 1997 and she was such an amazing actress and it was such a good drama, so I really loved it. But for the MV, I absolutely fell in love with Cho-rongs' look. I thought it was beautiful and super different, so I had to recreate it. And honestly, I think that all the girls are so talented and unique in their own ways, and I think that's what makes Apink such an amazing group. Next, I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow, and I have a picture of Cho-rongs for reference, and since I don't really have that many colourful palettes, I'm just using my Morphe 35U palette, and I think it's an old palette, so I don't really know if they still sell it. But you honestly only need an orange, a yellow and a pink eyeshadow for this look. And I'm going to start by applying the orange eyeshadow onto my lids and then slowly blending that one out. And I'm applying this orange all around my eye, and then I'm just going to drag the orange a little bit down, and honestly this kind of accentuates my bags, but once you start adding the other colours it will turn out okay, so just trust me. So next, dipping into the yellow, I'm going in with a fluffy blush brush and focusing this on the outer eye and the high points of my cheeks. I am using a metallic yellow since it is the only shade of yellow that I own, but I would recommend using a matte shade instead if you have one. I'm also being pretty messy with the application, but I'm roughly outlining where I want the yellow to go, and I'm more focused on merging the orange and yellow and creating a seamless outline. Once that is complete, I'm going to go in with an eyeshadow brush to build up the pigment of the yellow, focusing this closer to my eyes and blending it outwards to maintain the seamless edges we created before. I honestly think that blending is key for this soft, elegant look, so I'm going to keep going between the yellow and the orange, adding colour where I think I need it and blending it all out. I honestly feel like Apink is such a unique group. Every single time they come out with a comeback, it is such a bop, and their concepts are always so unique. I honestly really loved Yong, and then when they came out with Drumhdurum, it's like different but still so good. Next, I'm dipping into a Morphe pink eyeshadow and placing this on my cheeks right next to where I placed the orange eyeshadow, and this colour ended up being a little bit too pigmented, so I'd recommend going in with a blush instead. But I ended up just going over it with a puffer brush and blending it all out, so it turned out okay. But when I packed on more colour, I used a blush instead of the eyeshadow. I don't really think I would consider myself a pink panda, but every single time Apink comes out with a comeback, I honestly think it is so amazing, and I have so much respect for the girls. I feel like they're still thriving and doing so well so far into their careers. They only recently started branching out into sub-units, and I always look forward to everything that the girls come out with, so I'm really excited to see what they do. Now that I've built up enough colour, I'm just going to quickly go buff out all the edges again just to make sure that everything is seamlessly blended. Next, I'm going to apply some eyeliner, and in the MV I noticed Cho-rongs had a little wing and she was using brown eyeliner. But since I'm planning on applying some falsies, I just decided to stick with black, and I'm going to try and keep it as thin and natural as possible. Going in with some mascara, I'm going to quickly apply this to my bottom lashes. And next I'm going to apply some falsies, and I honestly don't really know what brand or what style these are. I just found them on my counter, so I just decided to wear them. I don't even know if they match, but I actually really liked how they looked. I ended up struggling with this eyelash a bit and got glue everywhere. I even managed to get some on my forehead, which I don't even understand, but I noticed it, so it was okay. I also noted that my eyelids were a little bit uneven, so whenever I wear lashes they kind of give me double lids, and one lid from the lashes was a little bit thicker and the other one was thin. I tried to fix it but I couldn't really, so I just left it, but yeah, my eyelids are a little bit uneven in this one. Next I'm applying the little gems Cho-rong had all over her face, and I'm using some random diamantes and pearls that I had on hand, but most of these are nail art pieces that I picked up from Daiso or YesStyle. This part was a little bit of a process because I kept doing things like that. I have yet to master the use of tweezers, so I struggled a little bit, but it was honestly a lot of fun. I'm also using an eyelash glue to apply this, and I got a little bit messy with it, so the glue kind of got everywhere, but luckily I was using a transparent color so it's not that noticeable. I think for the left side of my face I was really following the picture that I had of Cho-rong. But once I got to the other side, I couldn't really see her face, so I kind of just started applying them wherever I thought looked nice. I remember listening to Apink songs back in high school. The only ones that I can really recall are My My and No No No, but I remember really enjoying them. To be honest, I never really paid much attention to Apink, but recently they've really captured my attention, and every single time they come out with a comeback, it never ceases to amaze me. I'm honestly so happy for them, and I'm so glad that they're doing so well this far into their career, especially the fact that you can't really say that for that many other girl groups. This was the side that I was winging, and I accidentally placed those two gems a little too close together, but I tried to move it and I couldn't, so I just left it. But it looks fine, I guess. I honestly don't know how that happened. I think I had a little gem stuck to my tweezers that just got caught in my lashes, but luckily it was adhesive and stuck to my nose perfectly. Although this process was a little bit tedious and I really suck at using tweezers, I actually really enjoyed doing this and I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm also sorry that I keep fidgeting. I have really bad eyesight, so I had to keep leaning in to see if the gems were in a good position or not, and sorry if that kind of bothers you, but yeah, I couldn't really see what I was doing unless I leaned in. Yay, that is the finished product of the gems. I actually really love how it turned out, and I'm going to move on to the rest of the face. I'm just doing some final touches. I realized that Cho-rong has pretty light brows, so I'm just going over my brows with tint just to lighten them up a little. I also wanted to contour my nose, but I realized I probably should have done that before I added gems, so I'm just going to highlight instead, and I'm using a little bit of highlighter and applying this to my nose bridge and also my cupid's bow. And of course, to complete the look, I'm going to apply a bit of a pinky orange shade to my lips. And we are done. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!
잠들기 전에 yeah, yeah. 목소리 들어야 새내는 눈 감았지. 시간이 정말 모든 걸 지워준다 해도 someday 다 그렇게 된대도 거짓말 같다고 말하지 마.